the first example that we will take a look at is around this idea of creating this comprehensive customer search. So this may be something that would be used by customer support, or this could also apply on the sales side to people who are reaching out with and managing relationships with customers. In many different organizations that we've seen, there's usually information that pertains to a customer, whether that's on the B2B side where a customer is a company, or whether that's on the B2C side where a customer is an individual human. So in this example that I have on the screen now, you could search for North Star, and in our demo environment, that is a company, that is a customer. And so in order to be able to go to one place and see data that's coming from a variety of sources, in this case we have a CRM system that contains information about companies. It contains information about the contacts, the people that we work with at those companies. We have tickets, so customers might encounter an issue or have a question, and so they reach out to support, and so they're putting in support tickets. And then we also have documents coming out of document management system. So you have quotes and sales records and product documentation and all of that kind of unstructured document content. And so being able to bring that all together, we do that in a couple of different ways. So this first screen that you're looking at, looks like maybe what you'd think of if you're envisioning, like, what might it look like to Google something at work. This interface kind of mimics that look and feel, where in one screen I can search for a keyword, and in this case it's the name of a customer that I might be working with, and I can see all the things that we've done with that customer. When Brad talked about a little bit, what does this mean for business? One of the ways that something like this is different than how you might Google something on the public web is that the results that you're seeing, those would be filtered based on the permissions that you have. They would be filtered based on the role that you have. And you also have the ability, because one of the differences sometimes with enterprise content as opposed to public website content is within the enterprise, you often do have potentially more metadata, more ability to do entity extraction and have a little bit more structure, and then use that to enrich. So being able to do things like filtering and controlling the experience that way. So this here is kind of that top level view. The other thing that we've seen is being able to then drill into that and use search to really create that almost search-driven application type of experience. So if I click into one of these, if I want to know everything there is to know about this company, I have my document results, but I also have, who manages the account, who are the contacts at that company, and if I pop this open into the 360-degree of this view of this customer, I can see, again, in one place, leveraging the power of relevancy and ranking to have this search-powered application. I can get a consolidated view of everything there is to know about this customer. So whether I'm in support or I'm in sales, if I need to go interact, I can really be informed about that complete history. In this particular scenario, we have account information coming from CRM, we have sales information, history, the transactions that we've had with this customer, who in our company works with the customer, who at the customer have we interacted with, and what is their history as far as, have they run into any issues? Are they happy? Are there any open cases that we're working on? So being able to aggregate all of that and use the relevancy of search to see that in a meaningful way.